Hello students, welcome in the second semester of the academic year 2020-21. Students, in previous standard we have studied about four main spheres of the earth. These are lithosphere, hydrosphere, biosphere and atmosphere. Lithosphere is related to the land, hydrosphere is related to the water, biosphere is related to the living things and atmosphere is related to the air. The hydrosphere includes all the water bodies that exist on the earth. This covers all the oceans, seas, rivers and their tributaries, lakes, reservoirs and also groundwater. Students, as you know that about 71% area of the Earth's surface is covered by water. Of the total global waters, approximately 97% is contained in oceans. Arctic Ocean, Southern Ocean, Indian Ocean, Atlantic Ocean and Pacific Ocean. These are major oceans from the smallest to the largest. The Pacific Ocean is the world's largest body of the water. Ocean is the Earth's most valuable natural resource. It provides food. It is used for transportation. We obtain salt from the ocean. We get minerals like iodine, manganese, sulfate, etc. from the ocean. The ocean plays an important role in removing carbon from the atmosphere and providing oxygen. Today, we are going to learn about importance of oceans. Let us see.
There is abundant aquatic life in the oceans, from the microscopic planktons to huge whales. Different types of living things are found in the oceans. Once they die, their remains accumulate in the oceans. All the rivers flowing from the mountains or hilly areas finally meet the oceans. Sediments from eroded lands, trees and bushes flowing with the water, dead remains, etc. enter the ocean with this river water. In both the processes, the dead remains decompose, releasing various minerals and salts in the ocean water. Volcanic eruptions occur on land.
Similar volcanic eruptions take place in the ocean as well. See figure number 6.3, which has been given in your textbook on page number 32, volcano under the ocean. During volcanic eruptions, different minerals, ashes, salts and gases are added to the water. This increases the level of salts and minerals in oceanic water. Due to the continuous evaporation of oceanic waters, the proportion of salts increases. All these things make the ocean water salty. The salinity of ocean water is different at different places. The salinity of ocean water is different at different places. Salinity is expressed in terms of mils, it is particles per thousand. The average salinity of oceanic waters is 35 parts per thousand or 35 particles per thousand.
The salinity of the Dead Sea is 332 parts per thousand or 332 particles per thousand, and it is 8 or 9 times saltier than the oceans of the world. Thus, the Dead Sea is known to have the maximum salinity and also called Salt Sea. It is a landlocked salt lake between Israel and Jordan in southwestern Asia.
Students, we obtain salt from the salty waters. Salt as a substance is obtained by constructing salt pans in the coastal areas. Look at this figure number 6.4, which has been given in your textbook on page number 33, salt pans. Salt is an item in our diet.
Many minerals like phosphates, sulfates, iodine, etc. are also obtained from the sea. We depend on oceans to some extent for minerals. Students, many of us include fish in our diet. We get fish from rivers, lakes, and seas. The proportion of fish in seas is much greater than of those in rivers and lakes. Catching marine animals is a large-scale activity in the world over. It is one of the ancient occupations of human beings. Though food is the major purpose of this activity, marine animals are also used for the production of fertilizers, pharmaceuticals, and also in research.
The life of people from countries that have a coastline largely depends on the sea, especially if there are few other occupations. Seychelles. Officially, the Republic of Seychelles is an archipelagic island country in the Indian Ocean. Mauritius. Officially, the Republic of Mauritius is an island nation in the Indian Ocean. Maldives. Officially, the Republic of Maldives is a small archipelagic state in South Asia situated in the Arabian Sea of the Indian Ocean, etc. are some of countries that have a coastline, and the life of people from these countries largely depends on the sea. And now we will see the relationship between oceans and climate. Look at this table. In this table you can see mean maximum temperatures and mean minimum temperatures from some places located between 30° north parallel and 45° north parallel in the northern hemisphere. Look at this 0° equator, and the given places are located between 30° north parallel and 45° north parallel. Study the table and do as directed. Find the locations of these given places in this table from an atlas or using world map political. Beijing, located in the country of China. Look at this, the location of Beijing in the country of China, and located between 30° north parallel and 45° north parallel. Istanbul in the country of Turkey. Look at this. The location of Istanbul in the country of Turkey. This country is located in the continent of Asia and Europe. Madrid in the country of Spain. Look at this. The location of Madrid in the country of Spain. New York in the United States of America. Look at this. The location of New York in the United States of America. Denver in the United States of America. Look at this. The location of Denver in the United States of America. Kabul in the country of Afghanistan. Look at this. The location of Kabul in the country of Afghanistan. Baghdad in the country of Iraq. Look at this. The location of Baghdad in the country of Iraq. Thus, with the help of world political map, we have noted that the places which has given in this table that are Beijing in the country of China, Istanbul in the country of Turkey, Madrid in the country of Spain, New York in the United States of America, Denver in the United States of America, Kabul in the country of Afghanistan, Baghdad in the country of Iraq. These all places given in the table are located between 30° north parallel and 45° north parallel. Which places are closer to the oceans? Istanbul in the country of Turkey is a coastal city. New York is the most densely popular major coastal city in the United States of America. These places are closer to the oceans. Which places are far away from the oceans? Beijing in the country of China, Baghdad in the country of Iraq, Kabul in the country of Afghanistan, Madrid in the country of Spain, Denver in the United States of America. These places are located far away from the oceans. Do those places have a greater or smaller temperature range?
The places that are located far away distance from the oceans have a greater temperature range. Look at this. Beijing in the country of China have a greater temperature range. Madrid in the country of Spain have a greater temperature range. Denver in the United States of America, Kabul in the country of Afghanistan, and Baghdad in the country of Iraq. These places are located far away distance from the oceans. Therefore, these places have a greater temperature range.
Mention the places having the smallest and greatest temperature ranges.
Istanbul in the country of Turkey, and New York in the United States of America have the smallest temperature range. And Baghdad in the country of Iraq has the greatest temperature range.
In which thermal zone are all these places located? Look at this, the diagram of thermal zones. The given places are located between 30° north parallel, here approximately I am showing, and 45° north parallel in the northern hemisphere. And this area is associated with temperate zone. Therefore, all these given places are located in the temperate thermal zone. What might be the main reason leading to differences in the temperature range of different places?
Nearness to ocean, far away distance from ocean, height above sea level. This might be the main reason leading to differences in the temperature range of different places.